So welcome to episode 16 of the Jez and Friends podcast. Today's special guest of the podcast is Ryan. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. So we're going to be covering many topics, including running in the state championships, Strava, cricket, and balancing school and sports as well, and also some funny stories. So let's get started. Mate, what's your opinions on the lockdown so far?
I think it's all right. Like I've gotten used to it. Um, definitely. I think there's probably a period where we went to stage 4. That was tough, like the whole hour and shit. But I mean, it's all right now, and like cases going down. So yeah, it's looking all right.
Fair enough.
There's an end of the tunnel there.
Yeah, there better be no what's it called? Wave 3 or whatever it is.
Yeah, because like I don't know, but I've seen people out still. I'm not sure about you, but because like the parks are open, all the like mothers
Yeah.
and stuff like gather, like all the Karens and all them.
No, it's really bad in Flemington, mate. Everyone's just playing soccer outside.
Yeah,
Taking
oh
piss.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
shocking. They're like,
Yeah, yeah.
come join us, Jez, and I'm like, no thanks. I'll focus on my running.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
childish, man. Yeah. Um, there's a new segment called Hypotheticals. So, what's the first thing you'd do if you won $1 million?
If I won $1 million, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably sell a bunch of stuff, get on eBay. I don't know. Yeah. I'd probably sell some stuff.
That's good, mate. I don't know what you listen to, but what's your favorite song right now and why?
I don't listen to much. I actually haven't been listening to much music. I listen to a few podcasts though.
Oh yeah,
So
what type of?
there's couple. There's the Zwift one where they talk about Tour de France, which I've been watching quite a bit,
Yeah.
and a few running podcasts. Also yourself, so that's pretty good.
Isn't what's his name, the Aussie cyclist Richie Port? Isn't he going pretty well?
Yeah, it was a big night last night. Very big.
What happened exactly? Because I'm not sure what happened, but I just saw him on the news.
Yeah. So he's finished 5th before. Like he's the best in Australia, and he was 4th last night. And last night was the second last day of the tour.
Yeah.
And he was a minute and a half behind 3rd because everyone wanted him to get in the top 3 on the podium. And they had like a time trial. So it's like 36K and it's just you against the clock. And yeah, he put 5 minutes on the guy in 3rd and he's now sitting on 3rd.
Ooh.
So he's going to finish on the podium, which is like Australian in 3rd and like the toughest bike race out of 200 people. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Makes it
pretty cool.
interesting. Yeah.
Do you reckon he'll win or he'll probably be on the podium?
Nah, because it's the last stage tonight and it's Paris. It's a nice flat course, so all the riders have a truce and they kind of just cruise into Paris.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So they don't really race.
Yeah, so at least he's got a top 3 place, yeah, pretty much guaranteed, or?
Yeah, he's pretty much 3rd.
Yeah, cool. We're gonna move on now. So, tell us about running in the old school states championships with me, mate. What was that like?
Oh yeah, that was a good day. It was good because Mr. Stewart took us. That made it even better because he gets like running and all that. Yeah, I remember going on the tram. What time we get out of school? Like recess or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Just before recess. I don't know.
Yeah, we went down. You were like shitting your pants. I remember we got there because I never run on Lakeside because I don't run much track. But
Yeah.
we got there and I remember hearing all the commentary and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was shitting myself. Do you remember what I was saying on the tram or before we were there?
Oh no, I remember you were like shaking. On the stadium where they had the seats and
Oh yeah.
there was like the corporate rooms up the top, and we were walking down the stairs. Yeah, I was even a bit nervous to be honest, because like I knew a few of the kids that we were racing, and I knew how fast they could run. So a few of the Wesley kids.
I mean, we did do pretty well. We came 4th in our, I think, group or
Yeah,
whatever.
no, that was good.
We
Yeah,
smoked
yeah,
assumptions. Was it second? I think it was in. I don't even know, but
yeah. We beat Assumption and we beat
Wesley second.
Wesley C's or yeah B's or C's. Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, it was good because I had Guy on the other week and he was talking about how public schooling, um, like in terms of sports wise, is a lot more competitive in his eyes than private schools. Because some kids in private schools like they think they're like at the top, yeah, when like they're
yeah, yeah,
clearly not. If that makes sense. And then
yeah,
public schools, um, they're the underdogs, but they have that competitive edge, if that makes sense. And
yeah.
I reckon Assumption where they thought they were gonna, I don't know, come in the top three or something, but didn't they come last in our group or something?
Oh, they were down the bottom. They had one
Yeah,
really good kid, but
but the rest were pretty slow. I can't lie.
no, it's interesting you say that because yeah, the competition's different. I definitely reckon like my new school. I'm not sure how competitive the sport is, but I don't think it seems that competitive. But I know like you guys, Mac. I know your sport's all right compared to a lot of public schools. And I mean like APS is pretty competitive.
Yeah, true. And
Yeah, it's
also like
just different.
schools like Strathmore and Marby and all that, like that
Yeah.
produce pretty good talents considering they're a public school. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Mate, what do you want to do after school when it's all said and done?
I don't know, mate. We've recently had like I'm not sure about you guys, but we've had a lot of court counselling shit and
Yeah,
like over like Zoom and stuff. And probably I'm moving into like sports science, being a physio, working in that field. I'm still not too sure because I've still got a couple of years left, so still trying to narrow down my options.
yeah, sounds good, mate. Are you doing any VC subjects next year in year 10?
I'm doing the health and human development. I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
you
You
should have
didn't you
done
do that
PE.
one?
No, I'm doing PE, physical education.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it's good, man.
what's your counselling? What's happening with you guys?
Oh,
Haven't
so
you guys got it
yeah,
early or something?
we've picked our subjects. So I've picked all my VC subjects for next year, and yeah, pretty early to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah, it's good you have like some sort of idea what you want to do next, because some people just, I don't know, take high school for granted, and you know,
Mm, mm,
yeah, it's good, man.
yeah.
So what's it like juggling sports and school? Because some people find it hard to juggle. Did I say judge or I think I stuffed that up?
I don't know what you said.
No, let me restart that. So I'm gonna cut this shit out. What's it like
Yeah.
juggling sports and school together? Because some people find it pretty hard.
Um, I mean, that's probably the one thing about this lockdown is like I'm pretty productive, so I can manage my work. So I'll just get it done and then just like do sport, like train or whatever. Whereas yeah, it's definitely hard. I think it'll be hard when we go back because I have to go to Albert Park, and yeah, that's obviously a lengthy process, and there's not going to be much time for sport after. So I haven't really gotten a lot of homework or schoolwork that would set me aside from doing sport, but I'm sure I will in the future.
Yeah, cool, mate. Talk us through Strava, because mate, I see you on
Uh,
that shit every day, and it's pretty motivating. Because if I see you running, it motivates me to run. So talk us through that.
yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm doing a bit of triathlon at the moment, so I'm cycling quite a bit as well. Um, but what do you want to know? Like,
Like, do you have a training routine, or is it just go for runs daily? Or
oh no, I have a routine. Do you want me to tell you? Or
yeah, just spit it out, mate. Go.
yeah, yeah, okay. So Mondays, gym and easy hour cycle. Tuesdays a run sesh. Wednesdays a bike sesh. Thursdays gym and easy run. Fridays easy cycle. Uh, Saturday's a long run, and then Sunday is a long ride. And
So
do it all
you have
again.
no rest days.
Well, the easy runs and easy cycles are like
Oh yeah,
rest
true.
days. It's like active recovery.
What's it called? So do you like have the training schedule for like a 6 week block, or how does that work? Or you just change it every week?
Nah, at the moment it's kind of just base training. So I'm probably going to take down week in a couple weeks because I've been grinding pretty hard recently and probably need to rest for a bit. But yeah, nothing specific at the moment because there's no races, obviously. So when races come, I'll do some more specific work. I'm kind of missing racing, like, even like school cross country, like getting to the start line, all nervous and everything.
Yeah, I miss that as well because I reckon this year if there was athletics, I'd be in regionals or close to states. I'd say because I've been training harder than usual years. To be fair.
Yeah, you're a fit man. Fit man.
Yeah, mate. The goal's always to make states finally. Been a while, mate.
Yeah, we'll see how you go. It'll get easier, especially if you're doing it through school, because like as you get up in the years, there's less people that do it, so it's probably not as competitive, but there's still competition. But it'll be easier for you to like get to states, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon. I don't know. Sub 215 would be me at my best.
Yeah, that's a goal. You should do like a TT in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, like a time trial
Yeah, true.
around Debney's or something. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
hard to time and stuff.
I just have to measure the course to be honest and see how that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll move on. So, social media minute, mate. Create a hashtag for us, Rana.
Um, hashtag grind it out. I don't know. Definitely feels like that. Like
Yeah, sounds
when
good.
you're at home, you got nothing else to do. Um, yeah, you're pretty much just grinding. Even like when I go upstairs to work, um, it's just tough, isn't it? Like, do you ever find it tough, like motivation for like
Uh,
school work or?
yeah, you just feel isolated sometimes, but yeah, I try to stay motivated by, I don't know, doing things you love. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So the quote of a podcast is push yourself because no one is going to do it for you. What's a quote or something you live by?
I don't live by quotes really. I wouldn't classify myself as like a motivational speaker or anything like that. So, but no, I definitely think your quote's pretty relevant. I definitely agree with it. Did you come up with that yourself or?
Uh, I found it on the internet, mate.
Oh yeah, good from you. Yeah, no, sometimes you have to look for that stuff on the internet, but no, it's pretty good what you guys are doing. Even with that podcast you did, you were on someone else's podcast, weren't you?
Yeah, did you ever listen to that?
Oh no, I didn't listen, but like I heard a bit of it, and it was good that you're like. I definitely think you're like pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, which is good.
Yeah,
I
she's
definitely think
right.
that's something else. Yeah.
She's right. Um, Mate, what's the last movie or TV show you've watched?
Um, TV show. Oh, I'm watching like Netflix. I'm actually watching Stranger Things right now because I haven't watched it, so
Fair enough. What are
I'm
you up to?
nearly halfway through season 3.
I
But
gave up season 2, mate. I couldn't watch it,
yeah,
but it was honestly fucked.
it was
Like,
weird. It's weird. Yeah, nah.
I couldn't handle it.
This season's like weird. Like, um, yeah, I'm ready to give up, but I don't know what else I'm going to watch. So, because I've been grinding pretty hard on Netflix. So,
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah.
mate, the storyline's just absolutely fucked. It's just hard to
Oh
watch.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's just
No,
so
the
weird.
the worst thing is the first 2 or 3 episodes are horrible because I didn't get anything that was going on, and I was like,
Yeah, that's
oh, I just
true.
need to stick at it because like people say it's good, and I mean it was alright, but then yeah, now it's gone a bit weird.
I swear I was scared shitless a couple of times, mate.
No,
The
I'm not
jump
really
scares
scared of it.
sometimes. I don't know, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, the jump scares. Yeah, yeah, they're not good.
Yeah, but it was actually a pretty good show to watch. I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll
you
move
didn't
on.
finish it.
Nah, probably finish it this holidays maybe, but I don't plan to
Yeah,
finish it. It's just hard
yeah.
to watch, to be honest. Moving on. So, do you have any campfire stories or funny stories? Because we love the funny stories on the podcast, mate.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about this. I don't know if I have any. I mean, I have a few from cricket.
Yeah,
I
go.
remember like last season we had a few funny stories because I started playing seniors, and that always brings a couple funny stories. I remember one time we played, and I think it was my first game, and we were playing at Ascot Vale, and it's a real dodgy team. They were like smoking cigarettes before they went in the field. And then this guy, I remember he was like scooping shit off the field with his bare hands. And I think he was high or something. But then he came and talked to us later, and he was saying something about how we should meet up with girls at high school or something. I don't know what he was saying. That was pretty funny. Um, I remember another time I was playing because I played a bit of like older age cricket with some of the older guys.
Yeah,
So like I don't know if you know like Fergus, Pat Larkins, Will
yeah,
Thompson, any of them.
yeah. I know them because they played
Yeah,
footy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, they play footy. I played a couple games with their team, and one time we went in this like stolen minibus
yeah,
from the city of Melbourne because I think the city of Melbourne left their like parking zones open. And this guy called Aaron from the seniors club, he's like real horse. He's on the beers all the time, and
what do you
he
do?
was taking us and he was taking us, and so he stole one of the buses from City of Melbourne with Pat Larkins, which was pretty funny. I think that's what happened. And yeah, we drove to the game, and we were playing in the middle of like Melton, which is a real dodgy area,
Yeah, 100%.
real down and out. And I remember we smashed them, and we went home in the car and in the stolen minibus, and we were playing some tunes. And Aaron, the senior bloke, he was like, "Oh, you guys are so gay! You guys are so gay!" Because he thought what we were doing was pretty stupid. So yeah, we went to Macca's on the way home, and yeah, that was a good night. I remember that. That was pretty funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That is quite a funny story. So the bus was stolen. So you just went
Yeah,
into it. Oh my.
I'm not too sure what happened there because firstly I don't know how he got the bus, but and then I remember them talking about how City of Melbourne left their bus lot open or something. I don't know. Maybe he bought it. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems a bit sus.
I'm trying to think of other funny stories that from like our days from school. There are a few funny things in like I don't know. I
Yeah,
remember
true.
the athlete development program, Mr. Ben. He's pretty funny.
Do you remember that one time when it was a start of this year with leadership day at school, and then Tommy just had how many Skittles was it? Like, or
Oh yeah. That was funny. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I remember Mr. Ben came in and he was a bit jealous. No, that was funny. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there were good times, definitely. Even in maths and stuff. With
yeah,
I mean, you were in the year nine maths class, were you? With yeah, you were with Miss Pritchard.
yeah, that one. I think I was. Yeah,
Yeah, I was in year eight, and you were in year nine.
a push-up competition or something. Do you remember?
Yeah. A few
Oh,
of those. Yeah,
oh, Tommy,
yeah.
mate.
That's funny.
Um, moving on from that, what's your number one goal at the moment?
Oh, I think it's hard to look at goals like because of COVID, it's kind of limiting what you can do and how you can achieve them. But I don't know, definitely want to get my L's soon and get a part-time job. Be nice.
Yeah,
Uh, they're not really goals, but like they're things I want to work towards. And then yeah, I have goals with like um, sport and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, can you list a few of your sporting goals?
So cricket, probably want to make rep again this year. I mean, that was pretty good last year. And then obviously I want to do a couple of triathlons this summer. And then, yeah, like running, I want to run a few times, like an 18, 35K and sub 40, 10K would be nice.
Yeah, and I'll hold you to that 10K run we're gonna do. Um, after
Yeah, I know.
lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to come down my end though, because it's really hilly where you do it. You
Yeah,
go up
that's
like Mount
true.
Alexander Road.
Yours
Yeah.
is pretty flat. Yeah, down Marby, like that river. Yeah.
Yeah, down the river. Yeah, it's flat.
Yeah, I don't know how I'll go in a 10K. Oh, sub
No,
50, I'll be
I
happy.
reckon you'd be surprised. You'd
Well,
surprise yourself, I reckon.
what do you reckon? Like sub 45 or something?
Oh, I don't know. Like, well, obviously you're doing quite a bit of speed work at the moment, aren't you? So,
Yeah, 800, mate. Focusing on that.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a goal you can work towards. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Um, I told you this before, but you may have forgotten. Do you remember that one time, uh, for Law and Order class or whatever, we had to like just go around the school
Oh,
searching for like problems. Yeah. We
shit.
went over
Yeah, yeah.
boys' toilets and walked into one of the cubicles, and there was
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
weed floating around.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't there someone smoking in there? I swear there was someone in there.
Are you sure? Because I remember
Oh, no,
kicking the
maybe there
door
wasn't.
open and then we saw no one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember we stunk like shit. And yeah, I remember you kicked the door open and there was like all this like
Oh,
murky stuff floating around in the toilet. Yeah, I remember that class though. That class was such a piss take.
yeah, that's
Don't you
true.
remember? Miss Delavira, she'd make us just research stuff the whole time.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant to be honest. It was all old-fashioned learning. To be fair, like we had this law book
Yeah,
where we had to like have news articles every week. It's kind of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good day though when we went to the toilets. I remember that because we were out of class that whole time. And don't you remember the day where we were like getting locker numbers?
Uh,
We were like trying to help. Oh, maybe you weren't there.
yeah, I might have been there. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
us through that.
We were trying to like I don't know. We were matching up the locks with their lockers, and we're
Oh
like
yeah,
testing if there were like stuff in the lockers. It was like end of term
we might have found
last
some
year.
shit in those lockers. I can't remember what we
Yeah,
found, but
I think we did. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. I remember that.
yeah, it's like we're trying to be good cops, but then there's a lot of bad shit going down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, bro. Um, so we're doing true or false here. It's kind of about me. Some people think I'm pretty shit at cricket, which I am, but is it true or false that I've got wickets in school cricket before, mate?
Oh yeah, no, just a natural wicket taker, you, I guess. No, it's nothing special from you, but gets the job done.
So I remember you were in year seven, I was in year eight, but that year I took
Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah,
wickets. So this guy
yeah,
from Strathmore, he nicked it. Did you see that? Do you
yeah.
remember that? He nicked. That was the
No, that was
slowest ball ever.
no. I know the guy, the kid. I played rep with, I had trials with, and I remember he was chatting to me about it. And I was like, yeah, I know the kid. He goes to my school. Yeah, a kid from Strathmore. I can't remember his name now. Yeah, Tom. I think his name Tom McWilliam or something.
Was it the one he
And
nicked?
yeah, I think he was the captain that day. Was it the
Oh,
captain, the left-hander? I think he got him. Yeah, I remember he was telling me about it at the trials. So,
and then there was one caught and bowled one as well. That
yeah,
guy was pretty
yeah,
good. And then
yeah,
my
that was
favorite
good.
one was this year, mate, because I only had one over. You're like, Jerry, mate, you have one over. Come on, just have a go. And this guy, he was batting in number one. He's probably should bat like 11. He was a shit batter. I bowled it like it went wide, and this guy just tried to cut me, and he just cut it up in the air, and I caught it, bro. I mean,
Oh yeah,
someone
yeah,
caught it.
yeah, yeah. No, we could have beaten Strathmore that day if we batted all right. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
we
true.
bowled them. We bowled pretty well. I think I was surprised.
Yeah, and my bowling action's pretty questionable, mate. I don't know how I release it, but it's from the back of the hand, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. It's deceptive, Jez.
It's pretty funny. I should keep bowling, to be honest, just to get the
Yeah.
cheeky wickets. We'll move on now. So, what is a useful tool or some advice that would benefit the listeners, mate?
I definitely think during like this uncertain time, finding something you can control and focusing on something that will benefit you. Like, so for me, that's my schoolwork and trying to get that done, and then obviously training. So that's something I'm controlling, and that's something that's going to benefit me, and that's something that keeps me occupied. I think if you find that, like, even with yourself, like, you've done that, and I mean, it makes a huge difference to your mood. Like, would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. Like, you feel better for exercising and staying active as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but even it doesn't even have to be that. It can be something else you're interested in. Just try and find that and really
You
focus
like
on
the
it.
podcast, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, mate. Who motivates you the most and why?
Motivates me. I don't know. I don't get I'm pretty self-motivated, so I don't get motivated by others. But definitely, like, to be honest, watching the tour last night, Richie's pretty motivating. He's probably one sports person that motivates me. And yeah, I don't know who else. I'm pretty self-motivated.
That's good, mate. Some people lack that self-belief, which I feel like you need in life to like achieve
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that links back to like your podcast quote, which is
Yeah.
like no one else
Push
will
yourself
push.
because no one is
Yeah,
gonna do it for you. Yeah.
yeah.
Mate, I've asked you a fair few questions. You can ask me one question far away.
Um, uh, see one question. Um, what do you see in your sporting future? What
What
do
do I
you want to?
see?
Because I know you've told me a few things like you're quitting footy, and oh, I don't know if you need
Yeah.
to say that, but
No, it's all right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm basically done with footy for next year. I don't know about 2022, but next year I want to give tennis a crack. I reckon it's a
yeah,
different sport. It's like individualized. Yeah, because footy you're with like 20 other kids, so gives me individualized. So I focus on myself. Also want to make states for running next year in 800 because I feel like if I properly train and like have good nutrition, all that, I'm definitely capable because I've made regionals all that before without properly training and having the right diet. So I reckon,
mm,
and then I don't want to make professional. Like I reckon some people are, it's good, but like it's just too time consuming and all that. I'd rather have a career in like
yeah.
media or something else and just
Mm.
still play seniors and stuff and smoke people in seniors. So that's my future
Have you
sporting.
made regional apps before, or just cross country?
Just cross country 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah. But what year are you in now? You're in year 10. Oh, so you'll be in year 11
next year.
next
Yeah.
year. Yeah. Oh, I reckon you can do it.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Keep
Um,
training.
who do you recommend on the podcast next, mate? Anyone who
Um,
I know or athletes?
Athletes. Oh, I don't know. Who have you got lined up? Do you have anyone else
Oh,
lined up?
I've got a few Mac friends, but that's all
Yeah.
fine. A guy that works at the Huddle, the North Melbourne.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that'll be good.
Well, yeah, if you can get, if you can get a few of the North Melbourne guys, and even some older kids from like, I don't know, who went to Mac, that you're connected with, that are like maybe going to uni now, or they're pursuing work. Yeah, probably just older kids, because I noticed a few of your guests that are probably around my age or
Yeah, like
younger.
our
Or,
age. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, try and aim for older.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning into the Jez and Friends podcast. Remember, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you.